Imagine a beetle crawling across your hand. It reacts when you move and it searches for an escape. But none of that requires it to understand what it's standing on. Beneath its feet is a creature capable of building cities, writing music, splitting atoms, and sending machines beyond the solar system. The beetle doesn't need to understand you for you to exist. So reverse the picture. What if we're the beetle? If your mind had a limit, how would you ever know you'd reached it? We already know our biology hides parts of reality. Your eyes detect only a narrow slice of the light around you. Your ears miss frequencies other animals can hear. The world contains signals your body was simply never built to notice. That seems to support the idea. Maybe we're trapped inside a tiny version of reality. But humans did something a beetle can't. We built tools to escape our senses. We created instruments capable of detecting gravitational waves, tiny distortions in space itself that no human eye, ear, or hand could ever perceive directly. Our biology has limits, but our knowledge doesn't have to stop where our biology stops. So maybe we're not the beetle after all. Unless the real limit isn't in what we can detect, but in what we can understand. Imagine a maze whose rule can only be discovered by understanding prime numbers. A rat could memorize every turn, explore every corridor, spend its entire life inside that maze. But if the concept needed to solve it lies outside what its brain can represent, experience alone may never be enough. Now replace the rat with us. What would the human version of that maze look like? Your eyes are products of evolution, your ears are products of evolution, and so is the brain, doing the understanding. Why assume evolution gave this particular brain every concept reality could ever require? We're used to treating every mystery as a not yet, something we don't understand yet, something science hasn't solved yet. But a true cognitive ceiling would be different. It wouldn't mean not yet, it would mean not for us. Problems that don't need a better telescope, but a kind of mind we don't have. And this is where higher consciousness may already be the wrong picture. Consciousness may not work like a ladder at all. We instinctively imagine something above us as a more powerful version of ourselves. More memory, more intelligence, more knowledge. But calling a human a beetle, but smarter, wouldn't come close to describing what a human actually is. So why assume something beyond us would simply be a human, but smarter? Why assume it would think in language? Why assume it would experience time the way we do? Maybe higher is already too human a word. But there's an important catch. None of this proves that anything greater exists. Humans have broken through apparent limits before. Maybe we'll keep doing it. Maybe there is no cognitive ceiling at all. But we haven't proved the opposite either. We have no proof that the human mind can represent every form reality could possibly take. And that brings us back to the beetle. The beetle doesn't prove there's something above us. It only reminds us that a mind can exist inside a world much larger than the one it understands. Maybe humanity is the peak. Maybe we're not. But if the human mind ever reached the edge of what it could understand, would it recognize the edge, or would it simply call that edge reality?